Welcome to a moment of intriguing introspection beyond the realms of fear, hesitancy, and doubt. A deep dive into the questions of the ages shared with the courage that may challenge perception, yet teases open the expansive depth of conscious awareness. This is a rare and unique moment in our collective history. And beyond all sense of dogma, I am Master Lady Kira Raa, promising to call forward the essence of all that you are. Join me as I offer the latest self-ascension revelations with supportive wisdom. And why not remember that peace, love, and joy are your birthright? So this is the moment to bring your hand to your heart and to give yourself the gift of relaxing into a deep breath with a wondrous exhale. I look forward to joining you right now in another episode of Expanding Consciousness. Well, namaste, everyone, and welcome to Expanding Consciousness. I am Master Lady Kira Raa, and today, as with every moment that I have the gift of connecting with you, thank you. Thank you for saying yes to you. Thank you for saying yes to this very moment. We are at an extraordinary moment. I know you can feel it because you found this podcast, you found this show. No matter when you found this, whether it is the moment we are airing live or whether it is the moment that you are finding us hundreds of years from now, it matters not. Because in this moment, I am as you are, and you are here right now because this is the moment for you to expand again, to remember beyond the seeds of fear and hesitancy and doubt, and to step into the divine presence, the you, the eternal presence of you. You know, I want to back up for a moment and say, if this is your first time joining us, thank you. I'm so glad you found us. And whether or not you think you understand what I'm saying is irrelevant, because what matters is that you already know what I'm saying. Within the depth of your own field of conscious awareness is a knowing that you are tapping into, consciously connecting with, or simply looking around the edges of. It matters not. This is a library. You have found a library, a catalog of sorts. My experience of this presentation, of putting this information into this field of potentiality, is so that it may find its way into all that becomes in all that is within this field of creation. And if you need to, hit stop, go back and listen to that again. Because right now, we are at a moment of alchemical transformation unlike anything we have ever done before. And this library, this catalog, this encyclopedia of consciousness is here for you to tap into, to inquire within, to always begin at the essence of what in me invited this to be, your key to true freedom. What in me invited this to be able to be in that self-inquiry in all of the experiences of the awareness of that which I am in this body of form. Yeah, that can be a mouthful, right? That could be a lot to take in. So let's back up a minute. Let's have a beverage. I'm going to have a sip of water, and then I'm probably going to have a sip of my tea as well. And I want to welcome you to humanity's reset moment, because indeed that is where we are at. The July 2024 full moon experience, and it matters not when you receive this, this is when that energy came in. Remember that it is in July 2024 that we have 3 consecutive meteor showers that come together in a peak moment that at the recording of this documentation, of this sharing right now, we are within a breath of a peak convergence of humanity that will begin on July 30th and continue through for almost 10 days. Now, why is that important? It's important because if you're catching this ahead of time, pay attention. It's important that if you're catching this after that moment of implosion happens and after this experience is recorded, that you'll go back and look at that and see that benchmark for what it is. Because the benchmark began with the rising of the full moon on Sunday. Sunday, July 21. This was the day where that full moon energy reset humanity, where everything came back, where we were brought into the moment of consciousness reweaving itself in this potentiality. Consider that. Consider arriving at a moment where we are consciously aware, where enough of us are consciously aware that we can sustain, and that's the key, that we can sustain a frequency of a witness witnessing the witnesser of the witness. I'm going to say that again. Let's consider that witness ninth dimensional frequency. The ninth dimensional frequency, those portals that are sustained, that I am sustaining with you in this field of experience right now. The ninth dimensional frequency of the witness is the transcendent smile. It is the energy, the absolute essence of forgive them, they know not what they do. Love them, they know not what they do. And in that witness energy of the ninth dimension, you are able to immediately be noticing the witnessing of a seventh dimensional aspect of the self, the field of non-judgment, the field that requires you to stand up, the field where you are free of the chains, the self-imposed chains of the judgment of self, of the judgment of all that's around you, of the vast connection to that which is or is not. And so to be that ninth dimensional witness in the witnessing of the seventh dimension, that field of non-judgment, invokes the active presence of the master in form, able to be present with the witnesser, that one that sits in the fifth dimension, in the compassion that ignites the heart and begins with the self, to as my beloved wisdom teacher 𝐟𝐸 𝐸𝐫 would say so often, to have mercy on yourself, to bring your hands to your heart and to really have mercy on yourself, and to really own the energy of, in this moment, I trust myself. And this is so important because it's that witnesser that is present for that one that's running around in the third dimension, wondering what is going on, what's happening, and bringing attention and focus everywhere. And then it is through that experience, we then go in the opposite direction, which is from the third dimension, we become aware of the witness of the self, which opens the compassion to be the witnesser, which gives us the strength to stand and lift into the witnessing, the freedom of the non-judgment, which gives us that extraordinary gift, that moment of the anchoring of the yoga of self-ascension, informed awareness in this field of potentiality, lifting into the essence of forgive them, they know not what they do, in the transcendent nature of the knowing of the harmonic balance that will in all ways find its balance, letting go of the need to demand and being the active presence of the creation itself. In the active presence of the creation itself, in this moment where consciousness itself is resetting, all is one. More eyes are opening into the recognition that everything you see around you, and I mean everything, are aspects and manifestations of everything that is within you, as is within thee, as is within the all. I am as you are. In the essence of I am as you are is the totality of the ninth dimensional frequency of transcendent, ascended presence, consciously in a body of form, aware with great clarity of the existence of the multidimensional experience. Breathe that in. Because what that really means is the capacity to really love this potentiality. I want you to really hear that, to love this potentiality, this very specific potentiality, into the positive future. To love this specific potentiality into the positive future, beyond all fear, beyond all doubt, and beyond all hesitancy. Because it is the fear, doubt, and hesitancy that congest the expansion. That's their intention, to self-sabotage, to keep you in that loop, the loop that sustains the egoic presence that supports a mind that seeks to control, that thereby implodes and collapses consciousness, and to know that all those experiences, including that one, will get you there, or you wouldn't have shown up to listen to this experience. You wouldn't be here right now. Bringing your hands to your heart to remember. I want you to really just bring your hands to your heart right now, if you can. If it's safe to do so, of course. If you're driving, don't, or bring one. But bringing your hands to your heart right now, taking a deep conscious breath going up through your nose. Ave, bringing that Ave. Exhaling. Doing that again, breathing in Ave. Exhaling. One more time. Ave. Exhaling with a smile. And I want you to relax and to remember that as all is one, and I am as you are, as you love this potentiality, I mean, really love this potentiality, which means all the other clutter has to go away. But as you love this potentiality, what you're doing is you are loving it into the positive future that you are holding. You are holding this vision as the alchemical weaving of the you into you. You are at the moment where every single thing, every little piece, everything that you, every field, everything that you have walked on, all of it is the divine mosaic. All of it, every single piece is so beautiful. And so right now you are holding the vision. You have every single one of the pieces of you. It's every aspect that brought you to this very minute, without exception, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. Because now that you is coming together in this beautiful alchemical moment of weaving, offering you the final keys of the puzzle to weave you into you, so that you may understand your divine cosmic legacy. And that is a profound moment, because in the understanding of your divine cosmic legacy, the mind of form relaxes its own self-imposed limitations, and you seemingly instantaneously have greater brain capacity, are able to understand things you've never understood before. Suddenly it's like, what did I take that I'm able to know all this information? All you did was take a spoonful of yourself. Because when we relax beyond fear, doubt, and hesitancy and hold the vision as the alchemical weaving of the you into you, then our divine cosmic legacy activates through the full ignition of the cosmic unified 𝐽𝐻. It's when the five medicines are lifted into their divine presence, commanding this body of form, because the consciousness itself is holding the center. So taking a breath on that for a minute, just one little breath, right? Just taking a breath on that, because what does that really mean? What it means is to remember that on the fields of broken hearts are where we discover our one heart. And that on the field of broken hearts, as there are so many in this world of form that try to take us away and distract us, it is there that the one discovers the one heart again. It is where we remember with all of our heart and soul that the shards of that which paves our way, the shards of that which pave our way are the jewels that are yours to harvest and honor, to wear on your crown, right? Do you walk the pathway? Do you walk the pathway of shards so that it's cutting your feet and you get filled with pain and rage and you're worried and it hurts and it's sad? Or are you able to see the diamonds? They're not shards, they're diamonds that are being polished because of your presence, because you exist. It is in your knowing of your existence that joy, that energy transforms those shards into the gems of universal consciousness that are calling out to you right now. Those gems are in you. You are walking on them with them. They are harmonies of vibration that will lift you as if you are suspended through the density attraction. They lift you from that which would seek to keep you aware of death, aware of doubt. Instead, Invite yourself to be aware, yet not attached. Really listen, go back and learn about the attachment. Go back and watch that episode about conscious attachment. Because as you are fully adapted to multiple experiences, remember, you have all those medicines, the physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, spinning, spinning, spinning. But to fully adapt into all of that is staying centered, igniting that Einstein-Rosen bridge, being in that multidimensional presence, sustaining a field of multiple dimensional experiential reality in this specific body of form, in this very specific creation of reality, aware of the awareness of the spin of eternal time. And I want you to put your hands up right now and just move them, just waft them, put them up in front of you, move them. Imagine that you're holding wheels, that you've got your hands each pressed into a wheel, and just move your hands in any way you can, and then notice that if you push your hands forward, many wheels appear. If you bring your hands back, many wheels appear. Move your hands together, because the July 21, 24 full moon was the first horn. It was the first moment where the wheels of eternal time are beginning to spin. And unless we reach in and make your hand a Velcro mitt, go in and grab a wheel, because all is revealing itself as each is remembering the one. The jewels of the fields of broken hearts is where we discover the heart fields of our eternal unified remembrance, the ultimate love, through the remembrance beyond fear, doubt, and hesitancy, to honestly know, thereby freeing yourself, freeing your divine mastery presence into the full embodiment as the law of instantaneous manifestation. I am as you are, the law of instantaneous manifestation. In this moment right now, before you are so many things that are happening. Are you a bridge? Are you the bridge for others? Or are you the anchor holding the edge so that the bridge doesn't fall? All are being invited to rise. Are you the bridge or the anchor? Sit with that. And then sit with, am I a pillar or a torch? Pillars are those that stand holding an illuminated presence. They're there as these pillars. You know that they are there. Torches are actively carrying that light so that others may find their way to the next pillar. It is the pillars that illuminate the way, and it is the torches that help others to keep going. Are you a pillar or a torch? Are you a bridge or an anchor? And then to be aware of being consciously aware or consciously asleep. Either way, you are conscious. You are always awake to your level of consciousness. And so when you are aware of what you are seeing, and perhaps it's something you've never seen before, it is that moment to smile, that the ninth dimensional witness, that the eternal energy of creation, of love them, they know not what they do, is the ignition of the transcendent smile, the active presence of non-judgment, the blessing of compassion, and the conscious awareness of the hands of density. I am as you are, and you are the master weaving all of the alchemies. This is a moment where training is important. It really is. Keep listening to this show. Subscribe to Official Sri and Kira at YouTube. Be there at Monday Mastery. Go to 𝐟𝐸andkira.com. Thousands of free pages of material. You must give yourself the gift of expanding your consciousness, because the battle for the dominion of your brain has never been greater than it is right now. And the voices of truth that are simply inviting you to trust you through remembrance outside of fear, doubt, and hesitancy. Help the voices expand. Share this channel. Share this voice. I am Master Lady Kira Raa. Visit 𝐟𝐸andkira.com. Subscribe at YouTube to Official Sri and Kira, and tell everyone you know. Come together as we lovingly vision through our own living experience the positive future that is ours to co-create, to command and to form through this body of form right now. You are capable of absolutely having conscious multidimensional awareness of everything that's happening right now and beyond. And it's a moment that is, for some, as frightening as it is exciting. So July 23, we're going to weave the quantum alchemies. We're going to bring in ancient Egypt. You're going to understand the whole Mary Magdalene experience. You're going to understand the ancient arcanes. You're going to be gifted with the weaving of Kanyari yoga and Mayan yoga and the Hindu principles. Because this is the moment where you can activate. There are points on your body. Once you're no longer attached to your body, there are points on your body that will feel like wind. You will actually feel like you are the jetpack. And it's not hard. However, it does invite the complete gift of conscious attachment. Get registered for quantum alchemy. It really matters. It really matters. Share it with more people. And it's going to be taught live from my healing chamber here at Toast of Blue Mountain, which I'm honored to share. Thank you for joining me on Expanding Consciousness. Learn more about the Yoga of Self-Ascension at 𝐟𝐸𝐵𝐾.com and make sure you're subscribed to YouTube official 𝐟𝐸 and Kira. Remember, you are the gift. I love you and look forward to being with you again. Namaste.